This Instagram and YouTube loop got me a $22,000 pay in full deal. So I'm going to walk you guys through exactly how you can implement this. Let's get into it. No wasting time. So first of all, how should Instagram be adding to your business? It should be adding $20,000 days. I know you're probably like, Max, come on, bro. That's crazy. I just fucking did it. Okay. So I don't want to hear the fucking attitude. If it didn't work, I wouldn't be doing the video. Also, people have replicated this time and time again as my clients, but I'm just going to give you guys the sauce for free. Okay. And if you do not believe me, you can go look through my Instagram. As you can see, founder of Stealth Scaling with my company. It's right here as well. And just a note, if you do not watch this video fully, you're either gay, poor, or both. So keep watching. $1.8 million generated for clients in the last 60 days. That number is actually higher now. Scaling Info offers 100K plus per month. And I was ranked number 1 on WAP. It started on November of 2024. So almost a year now. But yeah, we continue to scale. Guys, here's a screenshot. This is like my Instagram connected to my Coinbase. It was a $22,000 Solana pay in full. It was in September at 8:32 a.m. You get the point. I'm not showing the transaction hash because I don't want people finding my wallet. Okay, if you have an existing customer base or audience, this is going to be easy. Your audience is already there. They're scrolling all the time. All you have to do is hook them fast. Everyone knows this. Get them on the hook and then use stories, reels, and posts to build their trust. Unlike TikTok, which sucks, in fact, for lead gen, unless you're selling to customers. I don't get customers. I get partners and I get clients long term. That's all the shit that I do. YouTube and Instagram marketing is completely personal. Okay, so you use DMs, you can use long format nurturing videos like this one to give absolute sauce, and that will eventually turn people into a viewer, to a cult-like follower, and then into a client. Okay, so this is what you need to know. There's just 3 things. Know why you need to post, know what to post, and know where to post it. I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that right now. On YouTube, this is where you're deep diving into things. You're focusing on videos that are about 10 to 30 minutes. 30 minutes is a bit long. So I would recommend your first couple videos being like 6 to 14. And you're really just focusing on 4 types. So number 1, videos like this, in-depth systems, frameworks, and tutorials. Okay. So for instance, this video is this right here, the only funnel you need to reach 100K per month. Watch that video, how I closed $13,000 deals from 3,800 Instagram views. Watch that. Watch all these. If you don't, something's wrong with you. Okay. Next is step-by-step explanations of your offers, but it shouldn't act like, hey, this is what I do, buy it. It should just be walking people through how it actually works. Next is case studies and client success stories. The more that you have of this, the more trust you're going to have. I have like infinite. So as you can see up here, all of that just gains trust. If one of you is considering working with me, you're probably going to go watch and see how I've helped a ton of other people scale, which is just normal. It's good for me. And lastly is evergreen searchable content that will build authority. So I did my story video I was doing when I was traveling in Italy and France. I just said how traveling as an entrepreneur really feels like. That's where people are like getting a little bit deeper into my life. Instead of just seeing how good at business I am and how good at helping clients I am, they're also seeing into my life. Now, Instagram is obviously you're going to get more views on it, but it's connection focused. Okay. Keep that in mind. It's very, very important. Build multiple touch points. So you have DMs, you have reels, you have stories, you have posts to nurture and convert people. Now, you want to take the people from here and you want to bring them straight to your YouTube. Everybody knows this, but I'm going to go in depth on how. So first of all, we all know short form content, reels, stories, stuff like that. Stories, we track everything. So this was posted like literally probably an hour ago. And as you can see, we are posting things that are showing client results all the time and free value. And reels, we are showing constant free value. You get the point. Because the more value I get, the more that people want my advice. The more that people want my advice, the more likely they are to pay me or book a call. And if we get on the phone and we talk about a partnership, then we're good. Okay. Second is you need hooks to grab attention and stop the scroll. For example, I just did a hook yesterday where I was talking about spending 12K on 2 yachts in Croatia for my client retreat. For example, that is something that will retain viewers. Now, when you're doing it with more business related videos, it's slightly more difficult, which is okay. So I literally just said long boring video exposing my 100K per month custom audiences for running Instagram ads. This literally sets the stage so correctly. And here's the important part is that anyone who watches this video, because I'm saying that it's long and boring, but it's worth it, is going to be a good ICP. Because if they're going to put the time into actually watching that video, it means that there's someone who will take their eyes, they will put it on something of value. And the more that happens, so if this right here repeats itself over and over and over and over again, they're eventually going to book a call with me and we are going to become partners. Game over. Okay. So very simple. And that's why we did it like that. Next is top of funnel strategies that will attract new leads. So just to help you guys understand, this top of funnel is getting the newer viewers in and still making sure that they're qualified viewers. We don't want anyone viewing our videos. We want people who are only about to, scale their business or are interested in scaling their business. Because if not, then that's dumb. Why would I want them watching my shit anyways? So that's very important to know. Right here, we're taking these people and then we're putting them into these value reels down here. But all the ways of doing this is simply about having a hook that will disqualify a viewer who's not good and make sure that an ICP is very intrigued by the video to keep them watching. Lastly is just personal brand content. So like behind the scenes stuff, if you're like, this is a bit of a behind the scenes kind of vibe. This is just about kind of motivation through business, et cetera, et cetera. And this right here is about when my grandma was asking me how much I made and got it on recording, obviously because it's a good video and it was a great reaction. Go watch it. Point being, all of this serves one another. So the YouTube serves the Instagram serves the YouTube. But why does Instagram serve as my main platform? YouTube is secondary, but it's very important. I'm going to explain that. Instagram, here's all the differences right here. I'm about to go through all of them. Number one is quality lead gen. Okay, you're attracting the right audience. YouTube, you're going to get less views. You just will. Views are so much more difficult to come by because it's long form. Okay. Whereas on Instagram, you can have a video that gets 1 million views randomly, but that's not what you need. You don't need 1 million views. You just need high quality views to then take them from Instagram and put them straight onto YouTube. Okay. Second is retention and engagement. On YouTube, when people watch stuff, they build a connection, they build a relationship with you, even though they don't know you. And on Instagram, it's just making sure that you're top of mind so that you're someone that gets them into the top of funnel and then they end up watching your YouTube. Because if you can have this cycle happen every single time, every single day, you will eventually have infinite leads. I promise, because I've been doing it for a while. I don't even get 1 million YouTube views and I still convert from YouTube just because of how much sauce I give. Now, the conversion on YouTube is much more significant than Instagram. That's what's better. Instagram is great for converting via the DMs, via story sequences, all that stuff. But YouTube is so much better for nurturing and then getting someone pre-sold. Okay. So that is why I'm championing creating content on Instagram, because it's more views. But if you can get them to YouTube, that is when you get those large $22,000 PIFs. Okay. So we're just going to breeze through this because it is a complex concept right here. So built-in trust through personal branding. That's all we're doing. We're just trying to build trust right here with this entire system. Okay. So we're using the primal part of the brain, the emotional part of the brain, the rational part of the brain, all of this stuff to build brand loyalty. And then this is something I've gone through in another video, but we can use Instagram SEO. So saying words that will only bring the right people in to make sure that they watch our videos, and that will get the right people actually with their eyes on us. After they have, their eyes on us, then we're running retargeting ads, make sure that they see us, we're top of their mind, they're seeing how good we are at stuff. We're using Reels to nurture them. We're using IG stories to make sure that they're seeing every single day that we are successful and that our clients are successful. And they're also seeing the ins and outs of the business maybe when things aren't going well. And then as far as running the IG organic plus ads, I did a video on this too. Go watch it. If you don't, you're dumb. Where you just go from stage 1 awareness. So that's the top of funnel. Stage 2 is they're considering what you do. And stage 3 is them converting. So this is more organic up here for IG. This is more retargeting ads plus stories. And this is more YouTube plus DMs. And if you can master all of this, you will end up having a very successful business. Now, direct client pipeline in the DMs. Let's understand this. DMs are very important because all you need to do is if you have a selective exposure funnel running, which is like we talked about, just disqualifying bad viewers and only getting good viewers in, then when someone follows you, you know they're going to be high quality. You have your setter DM them. This is another close that I got, $5K down payment. Then he ended up paying $20K total because we're locked in. And that's what I mean. So this strategy has gotten me to infinite numbers. That's why I put X here. I didn't even put the number because we've cash collected. I'll show you. Our clients have cash collected over $4 million. Now, I know this is just like, I'm barely showing any proof of this in this video, but if you want, go into my Instagram and literally just scroll through these story highlights right here, and you will see probably over $4 million just recorded of people saying that they closed. It's going to hurt your finger tapping through all of them, but you get the point. So this strategy is immaculately replicable. Okay. So keep that in mind. But why isn't everyone winning on Instagram? It's very simple. People don't have clear content strategies. People don't use DMs to build relationships and then get people on calls. People focus on getting views and likes instead of actually just converting people to get cash collected. And their content lacks authority. They don't care about what they post. They'll post looking like a loser. They'll post looking like an idiot. And yeah, they're cooked. So what is the actual solution? Is the same strategy that generated me all of this money, like I just showed you, and I'll re-show you again, $22,000 PIF in September, which I'm recording this video in September, so you know that it's continuously working, and clients right here replicating the exact same system. What is the actual solution? Is this. So you need to focus on getting your profile optimized. It's 4 steps really. Making sure that your profile pins you as an authority. Second, your content needs to create an ecosystem where someone comes in, then they gain trust with you, then they see your strategy, so they get free value and they associate scaling with you. And then your DM outreaching with your setter, building the relationship genuinely, sending them to be nurtured onto YouTube, and then you're scaling and systemizing. If you're still watching this video, it's probably because you're ready to scale the fuck out of your business. So book a call with us. It's in the link below. Now, keep in mind, it will be with me or my partner. We do not do closers, and we are completely focused on value because I know that if we give you value for free up front, eventually down the line, whether it's in a month, a year, whatever, you will want to work with us. And the only thing that we do is long-term partnerships. We don't even do customers. I don't sell a course. I don't sell any of that bullshit. We scale together. That's how it is. It's all one-on-one. So if you want, book a call. If you don't, you're probably an idiot.